Hi there, guys. This is Claude.
And I'm Clinton. And today on the Lamest Defenders, we're going to be talking about what our most anticipated characters on Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Ant-Man! What?
So Claude and I both decided on 5 choices that we would like to see in our top 5 list. My 5th one is never going to happen. That's why I'm pretty comfortable with this one.
Never say never.
Well, it'd be amazing if it did, but
Yeah.
I'm not expecting it.
Right.
It's the villain Onslaught from the, I think, 96 comic event.
Super 90s.
Yeah, it was basically an amalgamation of Magneto and Professor Xavier. And he was just... It was an amazing villain. It was a ridiculous... He pretty much wiped out the whole Marvel universe,
Isn't
honestly.
he massive, too?
He's ridiculous, yeah. Like,
So if they're both, like, regular size, how do they get to big boy size?
I
90s comics?
90s comics. But yeah, I would think it could be fun if he took over all 4. So it basically just become a single-player game at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But it could just be fun. You just, like, walk... Just steamroll through the levels.
would be
That
fun.
could just be a different change of pace.
Yeah.
Just something fun, so...
So for my number 5 was we don't have enough Hulk representation in this game, so we need She-Hulk, and I just thought she'd be really fun to use. I know I loved using her in the Marvel vs. Capcom games. And a lot of the moves in this actually pay homage to those older classic Capcom games. Like you'll have Wolverine say Berserker Barrage and all this good stuff. So I just think She-Hulk would be really fun, and maybe if they are doing that individual like DLC for costumes.
Yeah.
Have her in her lawyer outfit. It'd just be
fun, yeah.
I think
Objection.
Yeah, I would love to see her in the movies, but having her in the game, I'd be fine with that.
Okay. Number 4 for me is Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
There are no... I can't really think of any speedsters right now off the top of my head for either the 1 or 2, the first 2 games, excuse me. But I think that could be really fun. That could be insane, honestly.
Right.
Just keep hitting like A, basically, just have him going around like crazy on the level. That could be fun.
And his ultimate would probably be crazy too.
I'll just like wipe everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you could do something like super slow mo, like they do with the X-Men movies. That could be fun. But yeah, and it would just be a nice change of pace because, like I said, we don't have one of those yet. So
yeah, and I think it would tie well with the Team Ninja like mantra of the gameplay because it is really fast, really arcadey.
Yeah.
And just him, like his punches should be really, really weak, but there's just so many of them. It'd just be
great,
fun to tap. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So this I don't think is going to happen at all. But my number 4 choice would be Dr. Doom. He was actually DLC for the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance game way back when. I think that was 2007 is when the DLC came out. But yeah, it's Dr. Doom. Yeah, I mean you got to have him.
He's a great, iconic villain. Yeah,
because
he's great.
Spoilers. You can play as some villains in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 right now, and just you have Thanos, Loki, Venom. Like just add like the top bad guy. It'd just be perfect. It's Dr. Doom.
Yeah. Number 3 for me is Black Bolt. He might be in it somewhere down the line.
Yeah,
I hope so. I like.
That's
him
what
a
the
lot.
data mine stuff said.
I'm rooting for that. I just like Black Bolt. I don't know. He's just a stoic kind of hero because literally he has to be.
Yeah. Do you think for the stupid voice emotes, like he just goes?
Yeah. Probably, honestly, but there's one comic where he whispered and he blew the top off the mountain.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that was really cool. Like that could be amazing.
His costume looks cool too when he's gliding. It's like the metal wings kind of come out.
Yeah, I think he could be really fun.
So for my number 3 is actually one of my favorite Marvel characters. It's Nova. And I was thinking they'll just do the Rich Rider version, which is already in the game. In the last level, you interact with him as an NPC.
He's already there. Yeah.
So his powers are cool. He, he's probably going to get a movie somewhere down the line, and just have him in the game. I just think it'd be kind of cool to have him, in the game, so people might recognize him and just know this character a little bit more, because I feel like not a lot of people do right now.
Yeah, for sure. Number 2, he's already a villain in the game, but I think it could be really fun to have Dr. Octopus. I just think that could be an absolutely ridiculous ultimate
Crazy
power.
range,
He could just be insane. Honestly, like just thinking about that is ridiculous. Like,
I know for it's a mobile game that actually isn't too bad as Marvel Future Fight, and then Doc Ock is a character you can get.
Oh yeah,
and one of his alternate costumes is Superior Spider-Man.
Okay,
but his moveset fits really well with that, and I would try if I was Team Ninja to make his Doc Ock, where he's chubby, have the same type of moves that he would as Superior Spider-Man, because he still has those legs in the back. I think that'd be really cool.
He could have like a low hit points, but I mean just a lot of energy because it's just all from the arms. So he could be crazy with it.
I think him and Mr. Fantastic would be really cool, like just with that range, like they're just sweeping the room. So,
that could be fun.
For number 2 is on my list. He was also in the game, and he, ever since the second Captain America movie, I think they just did him so well, was Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Just his character design is so cool.
Yeah.
And you have him in the game, and I would love him just to be playable. And bust out the Glock and the Uzi, and I think he would be the perfect fit with the team that you kind of had the side Avengers. I feel like where you have Black Widow, Falcon, and then Winter Soldier would fit in there with Hawkeye, and I just think that those 4 would be really cool to play out as a team.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Adam.
My number 1 is Multiple Man. He is not. He kind of comes and goes. Honestly, he's. I'm pretty sure he had an X Factor comic book during it was Civil War.
Yeah,
and it was really good. He was a detective. It was basically they were a detective agency, but Multiple Man, his powers kind of speak for themselves. He just multiplies a lot. That could be a little crazy on screen, but you can have decoy opportunities. You can have his ultimate, just have a ton of
I think that'd be so cool. Kind of like the Mysterio scene in the Far From Home, where they all just jump on somebody, do a dog pile move.
There you go.
If they can do that with the game, with the frame rate not stuttering, it'd be really cool if they did that.
That's pie in the sky. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah,
but that would be so much fun.
Maybe
if that did.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 4. You never know.
Maybe.
So to round up my list, number 1 is my second favorite Marvel character. Wearing his shirt right now. It's Ant-Man. You got to have Ant-Man. He's in the game. He fights Ultimo. You have the Wasp already. So that's 50% of the team that would be really cool to use.
Mm-hmm.
They did his powers pretty well in that crappy Marvel Heroes game that have robbed me multiple times for the costume.
Not that you're bitter.
Sony never gave me a refund. But just you can have all the ants and swarming, and that'd be kind of his power. He could just summon them, and then also when he fights, he can shrink down, and then he's really hard to hit.
Yeah,
and then maybe for the ultimate, just have him turn into Giant Man. You just see a foot just smash on the ground.
Sure.
So I think that'd be
really cool. Yeah.
That'd be a really fun character to use, and maybe his alternate skin if they do that. Maybe just make Hank Pym or something.
Yeah, like the original one with that weird
antenna, the balls. Yeah,
that could be neat.
Yeah. So, that's really all we had for this list. Was there anything else you'd like to add? Any other characters that maybe didn't make your list that you would think would be cool?
I would like more of the Inhumans, honestly.
Lockjaw.
Maybe, there might be Medusa. She might be coming, the one with the long hair.
Mm-hmm.
But Crystal's already in it.
Yeah.
Gorgon.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm drawing a blank right now. Gorgon. Who else? It's the...
bad guy?
Yeah. Darn it. Maximus.
Yeah.
Maximus could be fun. But there's a lot of heroes that sadly they kind of mimic each other's powers in that sense, especially for this game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would actually...
Just add whoever. They could just be mimics like Super Smash Brothers at this point. Where Luigi might have longer kicks or his fireballs might not be as good. But really, more Marvel characters, if you're a fan of the universe, I'll just throw them in. Yeah,
you can add Elsa Bloodstone. I don't know why you can't have Black Bolt and whomever else, really, some of the more...
Is there any characters that you feel for the DLC they're for sure coming out? Who we're going to get?
Sure, yeah.
So for the X-Men pack, I strongly believe it's a given that we'll get Iceman.
Yeah, probably him. I'm hoping Cable.
Yeah.
He's been in... He was in the second one, I know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of my favorites. I really like Cable, and we're already getting Colossus and Cyclops at the end of August for free. Mm-hmm. So they have 4 more roster spots at least to fill up with that. So I would love to see Gambit, Cable, Iceman, Jean Grey, Phoenix would be great.
I feel like she's going to be in it.
Yeah.
Maybe skip out on Emma Frost. I mean, I don't think she'd be that fun to play as.
Yeah. And then we're obviously Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
And we already know Marvel Knights, Blade, Morbius.
Thank God. Jared Leto, One Love, baby.
Moon Knight and Punisher, which he's never been in one of these yet. So that could be cool. That could be really fun.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So if they do them right, hopefully, I would not be opposed to another DLC pass, because this one was $20. You're getting
it was a fair price.
Yeah, compared to most, like you're getting. I mean, shoot, some of these games now it would be $5 a character. Yeah, basically. So, I'll go on the record. I'm going to be brave right now.
Yeah, you heard it first.
This is a Lamest Defenders first. I'm going on record of saying I would
pay.
Yeah, I would pay another $20 for 12 more characters. I think that's fair.
I would pay that, and then also I would prefer all this stuff to be free.
Yeah,
but
obviously, yeah.
If they have another round of costumes, I would love to have 4 costumes for each character. Yeah. So it'd be like 3 additional ones with the original one that's already in the game. Yeah. But wishful thinking.
Yeah, I'm actually talking about this now. I have a feeling they might just throw this one in there as a free download. Mm-hmm. But Squirrel Girl. Ugh. I can absolutely see that happening.
She's a better character than Elsa Bloodstone.
She's more popular.
Yeah. The
comic kind of sucked, but she's more popular.
Right.
So.
Yeah, have her Rocket Raccoon, add Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Maybe Deadpool in there for this.
Yeah,
quirky.
The comedic. Yeah. The Four Stooges. Yeah. So.
Well, anyway, guys, that's pretty much all we have for this week's episode. Thank you so much for watching. And if there's any characters that didn't make it into the game that you think totally should, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, please hit like, subscribe, and just leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.